ati vitu za wasichana ni expensive. You guys, mbona muongelee bei ya pads?
Yaani inapandanga kama bei ya mkate. Mkate
kipanda.
Parents to do it, or I'm not waiting for my boyfriend to do it. Have you ever noticed there is always a satisfaction ukitumia doa zako?
Sure.
Neither city. Okay, unajua sometimes boyfriend anaweza kupea but you're indebted to them because they did that for you, imagine.
Exactly.
Like
when someone gives you money, you think it's human in you that you have to pay back.
It is.
In whatever way.
It
like
is.
You pay them with respect, you pay them with adoring them. You just have to
whoever
pay
said
back.
a rich man's joke is funny.
Yeah, you must laugh.
Yeah, juu unajua enda nakupea do, so you're just there.
Talking of ati vitu za wasichana ni expensive. You guys, mbona muongelee bei ya pads?
Yaani inapandanga kama bei ya mkate. Mkate
kipanda na pads. Recently I was not using pads. If you know, you know. Yeah, so I went back, but then later kama ni 130 zilikuwa 240. Can I just go back?
But then you know, when we were arguing with my workmate, we were arguing, why is it that for condoms are free, but for sanitary towels, they're not free?
You know what? I have a suggestion.
What is the suggestion?
Condoms should be bought together with pads.
Yeah, because actually
mtu akibai condom anabai na pads zote like zimefungwa hivi pamoja.
Oh, that is nice.
Yeah, ukibai condom ni lazima utoke na pad.
For the woman you're going to
because you know men buy condoms easily. Hata si lazima umforce.
Yeah.
They will come with it.
They will buy it.
The time they buy a condom in supermarkets zikuwe bought together with pads.
Because not in one way, you also there's some women who don't like to be bought for pads. Yeah. But now imagine for this guy, some people.
But the guy has a brother, the guy has a mother.
Yeah. But then it's so hard for guys to buy.
The guy has a sister, the guy has a mother.
Also the fact that you see, for those who are mashambani, the mashamba girls, they don't have them. So imagine if a guy, they hit that thing most of the times.
Yeah.
With even young girls.
Sure.
As much as you're taking the pads to her, that is appreciation,
sure.
Of the womanhood. That feels nice.
But let's talk. Men take care of their things, like their own things. They don't like doing things for other people. Sorry. Like for example, a man will only buy condoms just namsaidie. Time yenye hawataki mtoto, they will buy condoms faithfully.
That's true.
But when they want a child, you are the one who must go to, ni lazima uende family planning.
Yeah. Those guys are selfish. Sometimes they're very selfish.
Men, siko baya, mnakuanga selfish walai. Do you know hatuko tunaongelea family planning, but the effects of family planning on women?
A lot.
Women, you can bleed for the whole month. You can have headaches, like constant headaches. You can just be fat from nowhere.
Weight.
Yeah.
And then you love petite. And so you're seeing faults, yet you used to love her when she was so slender and everything. But now that she's putting on weight, you're like...
family planning can come with dryness. And it's the woman who will suffer.
Yeah.
You will be there enjoying everything, and the woman is enjoying nothing. Because they are sacrificing everything for you. And yet, sometimes you don't see it. Please, men, be in your woman's life. If you chose that woman, be present. Keep on asking. Unatumia family planning gani? Nini. Inakupeleleka poa au tuende tubadilishiwe. What can I do to help you? Yeah.
I agree, by the way. Anasemanga, if he wanted to, he would have.
Yeah,
if he wanted to buy for you those sanitary towels, he would. But if he ajanunua juu anataka. Alikuwa anataka kuja home na mkate hiyo jioni atakuja nayo.
But
atakuja nayo.
In this short life I've lived, I've come to realize ukipata mwanaume mmoja si mbaya, shida ni maboys wake. Like man, unanonga pads, umekuwa piuni.
But I never had when those guys talk to one another.
Man.
Hey, yo bro, zi nisifanyangi hivyo. Zi.
Kwani wewe si mwanaume? Kwani umeole?
That is toxic masculinity.
Yeah.
But then on that note, let me ask you a question.
Yeah.
Would you be okay when you come to your boyfriend's house and you find sanitary towels are there? Will you trust that literally he had bought it for you, or there was another girl there using the sanitary towels?
It depends, but the kind of men the kind of men that I admire, the kind of people, I cannot date you if I am insecure with you. Mbona nikae na wewe na sikuamini? So with the men I have, if I find one in his house, I'll trust ni yangu.
For me,
ama ni sister yake ama ni mama yake. Yani I just think of something.
For me also you have to explain it to me. Like, oh, you bought it for me. Not that me mwenye niende nizipate. You know.
Man, italikana nimezipata wapi? Nikizipata somewhere open, haikuwa na intentions mbaya. But kama nilikuwa nachungulia chini ya bed alafu nikaziona ndo nitakuwa like, mbona ulizificha?
Oh, you get ile design yenyewe. Maybe you found them in the toilet. Amezipanga hivi.
Hiyo ni open.
Yeah.
Maybe anasaidia
trust me, it will be so hard for I asked a lot of my friends, then they were like, it will be so hard for them to believe ukweli that guy bought the pads for you, because you know mimi, if they're mine, you'll have to, I don't know whether you should tell me babe, they bought for you pads, or you wait, put them in as a surprise, and, oh babe, you bought for me pads, oh that is nice. But women are so complicated. When you buy it for her, she's like, no, there was some woman who was here and using them. And when you don't buy it for her, she's also like, you don't care about me. Men, just try to understand women. They're emotional beings, they don't get themselves sometimes.
But talking of pads, you know, sorry, I have a call. Yeah, talking of pads, kuna quality pads na kuna pads. Unajua kuna pads ukivaa unanuka kama betri. Walai, alafu kuna pads zingine unazivaa. I don't want to talk of the brands, but kuna brands too top notch yenye hadi ukiangalia bei yao you respect them juu hadi ukivaa you will feel very comfortable. Kuna zingine umevaa juala man.
That's why I fear being broke and going for something which is lower than my standard. Actually, one thing is for me buying something which is lower than my standard, because I cannot afford what I usually use or usually buy. It's so nikifikanga yo point I'm looking at what I normally buy, maybe even unga or something, then I'm going for something else. This is cheaper. I know, I'm going shopping and doing this. Just like that.
Like tissue, wow. Yeah, 200. Yeah, 10 bob.
Unaangalia 200 iko na quantity mob, na si quality. Because of quantity you're going for. I pray to fake it. I mean, you are going for quality, not quantity.
Sure. And actually you can do that even from now, because you know quality things last.
They do.
But quantity huisha.
But unajua babe, ukikuwa broke you have to go for quantity. Imagine hata kwa comrade na uko broke at shopping, you go for quantity. Sure. What is going to sustain you longer?
Like unaona hiyo time yenye mafuta ya mboga ilikuwa ina shoot. Unajua sasa mumeanza kuzoea hii bei mpya. Hata naona sasa I'm complain. Ni kama mmeanza kuzoea. But hiyo time ilikuwa ina nini? You know people are not using solids formally. Imagine niliona watu wameanza kurudi kwa solids.
Yeah, I also saw something like that. Wasi walianza kurudi. Washago tunaitangaje? Hii liquid inakuanga uto. Hiyo solid inakuanga?
Sijui.
Nimesahau. Kuna venye mafuta solid wewe inaitwanga ushago.
Mimi nimesahau. I've not been at home for a very long time.
Nani alikuwa bebe familia ndosha?
Kwenda ushagoni kama kimya. Kuna mtu ako naye.
But I love shags. The air there is so nice. In fact, tunaenda mtoni kushota maji.
Imagine, alafu maji ya huko, you eat food with a lot of satisfaction.
Wacha.
You are happy.
Ushawahi kunywa ile chai?
But
I know. Wewe kwanza chai ya ushago. Sasa kuna meko na kuna kuni zilizo kwanga tu scented vizuri. Ukipika chai hiyo chai.
Alafu unajua hiyo
moshi ni spice nyingine kwa chai unao.
Wallahi. Moshi kishika ugali. Unaweza kula ugali vizuri sana.
No.
Yeah.
Hata nikuambia story nyingine. Kuna time kazini yangu alienda kutembelea another family. I don't want to say the place, but maybe from the meal you can notice. Wakapika, they were still cooking ugali. Wakakuja kagawa kila mtu ndizi moja moja. Sasa yeye akachukua ndizi yake akajoin appetizer akakula yote. Then Sarona naona ugali nakuja, hata anakuma huko ndizi wakikula na ugali. Yako zile za aya. Kumbe nilikula mboga. Nilikuwa nizejewa. Zile za kumbe nimeshakula mboga. Wala ukienda sa different place. Usikuwe kihere utapoa culture shock.
Angalia venye watu wana behave.
Hey.
Summer behavior. And on poverty, you know, there was a cousin of mine, she was telling me, actually she's even more of a sister than a cousin. Now she was telling me a story, alishaenda visit some of our relatives. Sapa walikula mabuoni. Mabuoni is sweet potatoes. And then the next morning, akienda kushika viazi yenye libaki wanamwambia hiyo ni yangu kila viazi ilikuwa ya mtu nasema jamani na mimi sina viazi kuandika jina tunaandika jina ikibaki imagine wase walikuwa wameandika jina kwa viazi yeah.
That is extreme.
That is what poverty can do to you, and poverty makes you respect people who don't deserve respect just because they're giving you something. Yeah.
We have a friend mwenye tulikuwa tunaongea and then he was saying wacha nirauke mapema nisikue maskini nikaenda bila bibi tukakosa kitu ya kufanya tukaongeza watoto kwa nyumba. But you know that is true wala.
Sure.
They actually have 1 to 2
work on a time kidogo with each other, and the time they're together they are thinking obviously of other things. But you know, if you don't have most of the time you're together, like my mom was telling me a story of how nisikwe pua ati mimi na bwanangu tutakuwa tunalima alafu jembe yangu inagonga yake alafu tunaachia hapo kulima tunaenda nyumbani tunajipata na mtu mwingine.
Yeah, unakumbuka high school kila unapata mkaandikia little slip and little slide. And the folding of the hands and poverty was taken like a vagabond.
And house helps are sleeping. High school girl.
Hizo motivation siko naambiwa mpaka mimi sasa tu niamke nifanye kazi.
Kwanza hiyo verse yenye umesema ukiambiwa hivi usingizi inaenda.
Ama ati wewe lala tu sai utamkanga mapema in the future.
And you know what our principal was telling us? Ati right now girls, you're not running. In future you'll be running after cars so that they can buy your bananas.
That is heartbreaking, but it's the sad reality.
But okay, it's the sad reality. But do you know, somehow if you say that somewhere, you don't know, you might be hurting someone.
No, that is true.
Because that is what their parents do to put food for them on the table. And it's not like parents work hard. They just need to work smart.
And sometimes, some people even who sell these things on the road, they have degrees. Like where we have reached in this world, finding a job, you have papers, but finding the job is the issue. So the guy could be doing njugu kwa barabara because he's amekataliwa on all his needs.
Hiyo ndio self-employment yenye ameland after like a long period of time.
It's so sad kuna wase wa papers.
Me I just tell Lucas ni kazi. Mr. kuambia hiyo ni slogan ya which party, but kazi ni kazi. Whether you are lying to that, kazi ni kazi man.
But
do your job, get your money. Hakuna pesa ya mtu anauza makaa na pesa ya mtu mwenye anafanya kwa salon
guy,
na pesa ya mtu mwenye ako wapi
white collar jobs.
Yeah.
But then, do you know what, sometimes white collar jobs they don't pay that well. But ule mtu wa salon is making even high profit compared to you.
Baba fulani
hana loan hakatu sijuma what yet the profit is so nice.
Ulifanya baba anakanga kando ya barabara mchana wote ni kupiga story. Do you know that what that man did? Baba ni broke. Amekata kuna muuza mzee anaweza pata wapi mchanga? Anakwambia mchanga kujenga unataka rafu hivi ama smooth unamwambia ako like uko kuna ngapi? Unamwambia lori ni ngapi? Yeye anakuambia lori ni maybe 100.
Hata si mwenye kuna mchanga.
Hata mchanga lori ni 100. Kumbe uko mali yako lori ni 50 na kuletea na 100 una 50 ni yake. Na amekaa tu the whole day. And you know that 50 can last him the whole month.
Imagine, yeah.
Ndio anaamka tu kukaa. Yeah.
Wow.
Please don't copy people who sit by the roadside.
I know, but I notice even sometimes you have the papers and they're not that meaningful. I can't like to. For some people it works for them, and for some people the papers don't work for you. Your hands, your talents, your brain works for you more than how your paper is working for you.
Sure. And usikwe na closed mind. Please sit down and think, what is my passion? Follow your passion and money will follow you. But if you decide like wacha tu nifanye, imagine utakasirika your job.
There is no bad thing than you waking up early in the morning. You're doing 8 to 5 on something you totally don't love.
I've ever done that.
You will end up stressed.
I used to wake up to go to somewhere I didn't like, guy.
And maybe even the environment.
Tuesday nimechoka. Unasikia nilienda kazi siku 20 na non-stop.
Okay.
And I had a whole weekend.
Jobs can deprive your peace of mind.
Sure.
Usoto kikumbuka unaenda kukutana na HR. Every time they're just telling msichana your dress code, I don't know, you get tired. Ukifika kwa office, you look at your desk mate or workmate, they're giving you pressure, stress all the time.
Yeah, they want you to deliver on what you don't even know.
You can be depressed.
Yeah.
Sometimes looking for money pushes you to I don't know, extreme limits. But bottom line, you prioritize peace. Prioritize peace sometimes.
Oh, and on my next fear, I fear like me not living a happy life. Ati nishi tu maisha sad. And then like I die. And you know, one day I've ever sat down and noticed, imagine I will only live once. God gave me like this one chance to live.
One.
If nikitumia vibaya, imagine imeenda. Like right now I'm 20 something. Imagine if I didn't live my 16th year well, it is gone. I will not have it again.
Yeah. Also me on that, I fear marrying the wrong person. Because for me, I consider marriage to be. Just I fear marrying the wrong man. Then 20 years later or 5 years later, I realize you're just not the one for me.
Do you know what?
I fear. Because me, divorce is not part of my nini, and I cannot imagine we've already sired children, and then I'm breaking up my children, like they're going to live in a broken family. That really gives me fear. That even having the courage to say that, you know, you're not the one for me.
I was about to say, niko na energy ya ku start over, but I've noticed when children are involved, even starting over is more work. Jun lazima kuna co-parenting. The other parent anaweza jitetea kwa mtoto aseme your mother is the bad one. So you have to prove yourself again to your child.
Imagine you grew up in a home where there was a father and a mother. Then all of a sudden your mother is telling you, we are moving out of this family, we are going with you. Your father remains with your sister or something because custody maybe imekuwa shared. Mamako amepewa custody over you and your father amepewa custody. Then you are leaving your brother and sister knowing you're going to live with your mom at a different place. Now umezoeanga come home, you see your mother, you see your father, you see. So for me, that me making my children go through that alone really scares me so much. That's why I don't want to pick out the wrong person. Then I realize maybe 10 years later nimekuwa tu nikikuvumilia because you're not the one for me. I've not been enjoying the marriage.
Alafu you find another love of your life.
Oh my God, that you are not the love of my life. Or my husband comes and tells me, but can I tell you something? You're not the love of my life. How?
You're not my soul.
How?
It's painful, but it does happen. Niliona, I saw something funny. Ati ukiona mwanaume na akona Subaru na hiyo siku amevaa suti ametoka child support case.
Oh my God.
Please don't be those men. Yeah.
Another fear that I have, it's coming out of in line with marriages but relationships, me experiencing heartbreak. Hey.
But then tell you a story.
Tell me.
I was first heartbroken after Form 4. Yeah, but I was stupid. Forgive me. I was very stupid.
It's okay.
I cried. And I don't know, my mother, at that point, your parent that doesn't know what you're going through.
Yeah.
You cannot not tell your parent jue ulikatazwa mapenzi si yako. Umeanza kujua na wanaume. So that boy actually nidanganya. You know yourself well, and you are even my subscriber.
If you're watching this channel, I'm coming for you.
Even nilikuwa nasikia hivi.
Yeah.
Mamangu yuko. Nalia paka nipangusa. Na Joshua na chozi.
I know. The time I was not crying due to heartbreak. Nile nilikuwa nimekataza kufanya kitu and I went ahead and did it na kikanirap. So I was crying. Ukisikia sasa anakuja. Actually, hapana. Listen. Yet deep down I'm just waiting for them to go. I continue crying. Wow.
Yeah, imagine that was my first heartbreak, but I've never been heartbroken again because after that I was the one heartbreaking the people.
Oh my God. Can I tell you something, Mimi? Yeah, I always, as much as I've been having this small to situationships and blah 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 blah, I would never give 100 because I knew even if it ends tomorrow, I have something to bounce back on. I have 30% of my heart. I'm going to bounce back on.
You remember that episode I was telling you like normalize cheating something.
And also, you know, it's stupid campus relationship.
Exactly.
Bro, I'm not giving you 100. Unigondi moyo wote ikifika kurudi na shida na bounce back wapi unabaki nikilia kama mjinga. But then me, if you tell me that you're crying over man, I would look at you like, oh, are you okay?
You couldn't do better.
Are you okay? Until I noticed I never fell in love. That's why I was like, oh, kosa wakwe.
Imagine me, I couldn't say nilijua obviously that relationship ingeisha, but I didn't expect equate that same time. Yeah.
For me, I'm always selfish.
You put yourself first.
100. Nani juu nilikuwa najua tu hizo ni vitu zenye si mapenzi. I kai
ni vitu zinapita.
Aishtui. But I saw someone, I don't want to say who that person is or how we are related, crying. I was like, hey. So this is how heartbreaks normally are. That gave me fear. I don't know, I was in class 3 and I used to read their letters. Guy, I used to read their letters a lot. I used to read their letters a lot.
Yeah.
Then the time it ended, I was watching for them. He like, hey, you know me, I know Nani is dating Nani. Then when it ended, the girl was crying so much.
What?
Until I was like, Mimi, I told myself, can never be me.
Exactly.
And do you know, up until now, kuna ile, I have protective walls over my heart, ile najua hata siwezi kupea 100.
But
that is bad.
But people, when you're in capital city, Nairobi, please make sure umeheartbreakiwa kidogo. Kuna venye inakuwa mshanga kwa hiyo usingizi yako.
Yeah.
Inakuamsha inakuambia ini